why I think it takes maybe not 7, but why it's so hard to leave a narcissistic
Mm-hmm.
abusive relationship, and why we go back. Yeah, why it's hard to leave it, one question, but why we go back. What I observe is basically when you start new relationship, or even if you don't start new relationship but just freshly left your narcissistic partner. um, like, first of all, we kind of, our mind usually keeps the positive and
Mm-hmm.
forgets the negative, and I think it's from the biological standpoint is just better for the organism not to stick to the bad. It's kind of, I think, survival mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
So we remember good stuff, and when we like alone in our house, or like whenever doing our chores, we just, some like those good moments come up, and we start thinking, oh, maybe it's not that bad, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And of course there were like good moments and bad moments, as in
Mm-hmm.
every relationship. So it's very important in those moments of kind of sentimental memories,
Mm-hmm.
not to fall into that, and also like kind of remember and be aware that this is only your personal um, memories. They may actually have nothing to do with the actual things that happened, and
Okay.
just stick to your agenda and not go back. That is if you are just by yourself. And if you started a new relationship with some other fresh person, um, irrespective whether it's another narc or just luckily not a
Mm-hmm.
narcissist, um, you recognize, like, your memory again bring up moments from your past,
Mm-hmm.
and you compare this relationship with the past relationship, and just ironically your past seems better than this new. And especially if a new is a narcissist, that's when it reminds you the most your past,
Mm-hmm.
if it makes sense.
Everything you say makes sense. If you're dealing with a narcissist in the present, um, it'll kind of
Especially, yeah,
go ahead.
especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, you will have those memories more often and more often.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of your body like feels that uh, familiarity, and um, evokes those memories of your past narcissist. And compared to a new narcissist, your past is more familiar, more kind of, you know him, so, or her, so you return back to your past. This is what's going inside of you.
Yeah.
Not talking about hoovering and
None
all
of
that,
that. It's
all that
just what I would be going through to make me want to go back instead
stuff.
of dealing with whatever I have in the present. Hopefully, like you said, is not a person who's toxic or a narcissist in the present.
Yeah.
We want to go back to what's familiar. Is that what you were
Mhm.
saying? Yeah. Um,
And yeah, and my main point is you need to go through the healing process as further, as deeper as possible before you start new relationship. That will help.
when you say healing process, what do you mean by that? How does that look from your eyes? You're as a survivor of a narcissistic relationship. What do you mean by healing process? What would that look like?
Healing is working with your childhood traumas. I think, and not only I think, why we get into those toxic relationships.
Mm-hmm.
is because, again, it is familiar. That's what happened with us in childhood. And like a lot of people wouldn't agree, and I myself wasn't agree with that statement when I just started working on my healing.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when like usually if it's not a psychological abuse, no, if it's not a sexual abuse, if it's not a something terrible that you remember vividly happened to you, usually our childhoods seem seen as like nice and nothing dramatic if nothing dramatic happened.
Right.
So, yeah, so I think it's very, like, I even want to kind of separate the whole group of people who had happy childhoods, which are actually got into narcissistic relationship later. Is just because those happy childhood had those narcissistic abusive patterns as well. So you were experiencing some type of abuse for sure. And I'm not saying that we're doing that digging into your childhood, not to blame anybody, not to blame your parents, not for that reason, just for the reason to rewrite and to understand and realize, and not to get into new toxic relationship. Any relationship doesn't, it not necessarily romantic, because work relationship or friendships, anything can be. Usually, actually, everything is toxic when you are that type of person. It's not only one relationship that you got into is a problem. Your whole life is, you will see, once you start unraveling that, you'll see that everything was very, very toxic.
When you started to unravel it and started to see certain patterns and certain things that you recognize were not healthy for you or for your daughters. You have two?
Two,
daughters?
Yeah.
Okay. When you started recognizing what was unhealthy, the same way you would when you're buying groceries or you're going to cook a meal. I mean, you know when something is spoiled or bad or moldy or whatever. I mean, you want to make sure that your children take in what's healthy. So when you started to recognize things that were not healthy for you emotionally or for your daughters, you went into action. There are things that took place to put you where you are right now, and now you're more aware because certain things began to unravel and it began to make sense. When did that start happening for you? Was that 10 years ago, a year ago, 3 days ago? I mean, when did things start to make sense to you that something was wrong?
I think I had a feeling that something is wrong for many years, but
Wow. Okay.
I was thinking something is wrong with me.
Okay.
We all think something is wrong with us because nothing works. Like something, like you notice that whatever you do, how harder you try, whatever you change, nothing helps, and neighbor is much happier than you and you blame yourself. But
did you just say the neighbor is more happier than you? I've never heard that.
I don't know.
I like that. I actually like that. Is that a Russian expression that I don't know anything about?
It was born second ago.
I see a whole T-shirt line. Your neighbor is happier than you. Okay, so go ahead, please. Go ahead. You were saying.
And then for me, you just become more like you try. First you try different approaches, and then you just give up trying. When it is too much, too many everywhere in all aspects of your life, you kind of give up. And like, luckily, I think it's very good if person gives up, or gives up and then wakes up and start doing something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if not, then your health just breaks at some point, your physical health. And because it's so much negative energy, so much pressure,
Mm-hmm.
then something breaks. Yeah.
When you kept going back and forth a few times, going back,
Um,
or no?
no, I was thinking of crossing that, like leaving many times.
Okay.
But once I left, it was just lucky for me. For me, it was just a coincidentally was
Mm-hmm.
once and never back.
Okay.
So I was just, it was at the same time very dramatic, very hard, but also it saved me.
Wow. Good.
Because I had no chance to go back, and I live in no contact with my narcissist for the past 1 year and 6 months.
Wow. Now, what did you think you needed to work on when you didn't really understand what was taking place, but you always thought it was you? What did you think you needed to work on, or were being told you needed to work on?
When I was
With a narcissist.
told by the narcissist.
Yeah. Did he tell you wasn't good enough, or what?
I wouldn't say. There were a lot of things. Most of the stuff was very, how it called, like a housekeeping stuff.
Oh, really?
The material stuff. Like, don't put your clothes here, put it here. Don't
Wow.
align your slippers in that direction, not in that direction, and like that type of just tedious, very, like, nothing major.
How long did you put up with that? How long did you endure?
As I mentioned, it started long time ago. I tried, so I had two approaches. First approach was I was like, maybe for 6 years I was trying to be good girl, and for another 6 years I was just not giving that.
I'm sorry. I can't even imagine you doing that, but okay. I can only imagine you going like, what? And I'm out of here. No. So you had a plan. You had a plan for 6 years.
Yeah, for 6 years I was trying the best
good girl
possible. Yeah, I was doing all that I've been told to do, improved in all aspects possible, and nothing was. And there would be new issues arise.
No matter how much you improved, there was always something new for you to chase and have to be better.
But slippers are parallel now, but now there is
something else.
Your scarf is a little bit off on one side.
I'm sorry, but I really cannot imagine you. I know we've talked and we've already done a show together and we've talked many times, but I'm surprised to hear you say that.
No, I tried. Because I can't. I like my personality. I'm not a failure, and I thought this is a failure, and I've been thinking, and many people thinking that when we divorce, it is a failure, right? But recently, I got a new kind of approval from someone online. That it's like not fresh idea, because they say, like, before, in the past, marriages last 15 years and then people just die because of some lifespan was shorter, and now it's longer. So yeah. And so they basically say, don't look at, like, if you have kids, or even if you don't have kids, if you had several years together, it's great already. So you succeeded just
Okay.
in
All
that
right.
many years.
So obviously then that couple that works together and they stay together and work together, they exactly know which way the slippers should point.
I suggest, if anybody would tell you anything about
Uh,
slippers, or like, I suggest, once you
I am
once
never gonna let you live this down. I am gonna talk about slippers every time now I see you. You never told me that. Go ahead.
once you recognize that you are with a narcissist, don't put up a second. Just
And don't have slippers.
walk out.
Just and don't have slippers. Whatever you do, don't
Yeah,
have.
because it doesn't work.
Yeah, were there any like
I
totally?
didn't know. Luckily, we have now Narc Abuse TV.
Oh, just smart. Way to plug. Way to plug. Must be my friend. Way to go. Thanks a lot. Hey, by the way, that'd be great if there was a show that people just randomly talk about these things so that people could. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have to ask you about this surprise. Here we go. You find yourself to be busy doing doing a job that a lot of people probably wouldn't know how to do. Uh, what do you do when you're not coaching? How would you describe what you do when you're not
Which
coaching
which
during the day?
job
During the day,
which job are you asking about? My
during
day job?
yes, yes. What do you call that? Because I couldn't do it, so I don't even know what to call it. Yeah, you mess.
Research?
Yeah. Oh, that's real. Such a high tech name. Yeah.
That's
Research.
what
Well,
we
what kind of like? What do you do? Do you mess with
Oh,
like dead animals or what? No.
I've been for many years. I've been involved in cancer research,
Okay.
so I've been doing that. Now a little bit changed.
Okay. So when it came to dealing with a narcissist, did you get in research mode?
Did I get
Did
what?
you get in a research mode and start researching that once you started
Oh,
looking?
that's
Since
yeah.
you're a researcher.
Of course I did. Yeah, yeah, I did. Into Got it. I never got out of the research mode.
Yeah. You're pretty I mean you're very serious about this and about helping others in doing this.
Mhm.
But you love researching it. Who are three of who are the top three people that have helped you learn to make this growth that you've made up to this point when you started doing your research? Name three people that you like watching their stuff and who you've learned from. Because I know I'm number four, Narc Abuse TV
Yeah,
network. But
number
go ahead.
one. There
Yeah.
were
Whatever.
different,
Don't
yeah,
even. Go
different,
ahead.
yeah, at different point and different stages of my path. There were different people I uh, um, liked more than others,
Be
but
careful. Be careful now. Don't get me in trouble. Somebody's gonna get mad that we talked bad about him on my channel. But, so who did you start to learn from that opened your eyes?
uh, Dr. Ramani comes to my memory first.
Okay.
she,
All right.
she had a lot of, yeah, her project, her YouTube channel, very kind of informative. It
Okay.
gives, oh, okay.
No,
It
no, no. Go ahead. I'm
gives
sorry.
bullet points on what is what. Yeah, what you like, how, like, those names, those, like, what is red flag, what is hoovering, what is, yeah,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. I think it was helpful in terms of just getting that vocabulary.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I lost you. Oh my
No,
god.
I'm here. Am I
Oh,
still
you,
here?
you can hear. I don't.
Am I still here?
I don't.
Hello? Testing 1 2 3. I'm still here. Can you hear me? Can you still hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. You look just fine. Yes, the
Ah,
audio, everything's you're moving, everything's good. Everything's going just quite well.
because
you
my
know,
page just disappeared.
yeah,
But
you're still there. We still have you.
okay, yeah,
You're still, we still see you,
we can
and
keep
everything's,
talking.
yeah. You
Okay.
know what? I think this is, you're doing really well. You're doing great. You're not, you're not totally frozen. It's coming in and out, but you're good.
Oh,
Everything's good.
okay.
The
Yeah,
audio is fine. The
yeah,
audio is fine. Yeah.
yeah.
The audio
Sorry,
is
I
fine.
have terrible
So,
internet. Yeah, that's why.
yeah. So Dr. Romani,
Yeah,
were there any, handsome, men that, you watch and listen?
of course.
I'm so giving you a hard time.
Yeah,
Excuse me. What was that name again? The poster that you have in your kitchen? What? On the refrigerator? What?
Richard Grannon.
Okay.
He helped a lot with. Ramani, I would say, like, kind of put that understanding on who am I dealing with. About she's more focused on the narcissist itself
Hmm.
or
Okay.
himself, and
Right.
Richard was more into the personal health.
Development.
Yeah, yeah, recovery,
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay. All right.
And third,
W-
uh-huh.
no, go ahead.
I will.
You're, you know what? I really wish everybody could see when there is no camera and we're talking, because you're like so polite right now. You're letting me talk. It's like this lag that's happening between. Go right ahead. Go ahead. Let it all out. So, okay, so we got Dr. Romney, we have Richard,
Mhm.
and
I will mention Lisa Romano. I will mention her now.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you'll mention her now. I like the way you said that. I'll mention her now. She
No,
was lower. She was
I'm
lower in the
saying,
standings. No.
I'm saying that I just have like different people good at different things, delivering different
Yeah.
information. So it
Okay.
depends
Yeah.
on where you are at, and also it
Yeah.
depends on the personality who you like better. So there are
That was
tons of resources
yeah.
online
Yes.
luckily nowadays.
Yeah. Okay, so if you had to say the stage that you're in right now, uh, of growth after leaving and not being with the narcissist, and narcissistic ex anymore, where are you in this stage of growth? You're not at the
I,
beginning, of course.
I am
Where
trying.
you're you're thriving. That's good. Now, what would you say defines thriving?
You wake up and you're happy and you smile like now.
He's okay. I
You
like that.
have plans. You have your own plans. You have your desires. You free of
That's great.
choice, and it's it's just beautiful. Life is
Okay.
amazing.
Okay, so life is amazing. This is the last show of our live shows this year. So I get to have some fun because I say so. And I am glad that you said yes, because here we go. Uh, I'm going to ask you a few I'm going to throw a few words out to you and ask you a few things, and just have at it. Okay.
Mhm.
Just have at it. Okay. Let's pick the OG himself, Richard. Okay, Richard, you've watched a number of his videos, no doubt, and
Mhm.
right, and
Yeah, just
postings and so
a
forth.
few. Yeah, yeah. I remember a few. Yeah.
Off, as you touch your hair, I remember him. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I knock my headphones off. Yes, Richard. Yes. All right. Anyhow, so when
You
it
make
comes
me
to
blush.
no, that's Richard doing that to you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's you. Yes. That's you and Thor, Richard Thor. I just call him Baby Thor. Okay, so what do you remember offhand that you appreciated about a posting or a video, a nugget of information that you could pass on that you got from him?
His hand mnemonic exercise for pattern interrupt, which helps to stop flashbacks, emotional
Okay.
or whatever,
Hmm.
whatever flashbacks.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was extremely helpful. Yeah.
Okay. From Lisa, what was it? What was it about Lisa, or a point or two, or something that you learned from her that helped in your recovery journey?
That's a hard question because I don't really remember now.
So anyhow, back to going to
What-
Dr. Romney.
Lisa, no, we will. I'll maybe let's get back to her
Yes, okay.
a little after.
So with Lisa, Lisa Romano, what was it that you were able to take away from the information that she provides that helped
I
you?
think. Oh, now I think I know what I will say. I think she's inspired me to start my own coaching program and
Okay,
write my book. Yeah,
there you
I
go.
think
Yeah. Hey,
that's
so
what.
when you write your book, is it gonna be in Russian? You're gonna have one in Russian and then
No,
one in English?
maybe. Currently, I'm writing in English.
Currently, you're writing in English. Um, I
I'm
like
writing.
that.
I never thought about Russian version, but I probably will. It's a little bit different for Russia. Uh,
Yeah,
they don't see
yeah,
that narcissistic
yeah,
narcissism as we see here,
yeah.
basically because it's a patriarchal country and it's
Mhm.
just how it is.
Okay, so that is something that I'm going to say now that you brought it up. I was holding it for 2022, but I am looking forward to doing a show with you next year when you come back, because I have someone else that was on the show, and she was from Russia. She is from Russia. And I would love for both of you to come on and talk about that. She talked a little bit about same thing you're just mentioning right now. We did a couple of shows and she talked about that, but I'll talk to you more about it. But I want you to, just a heads up. I would like to talk about that. Mental health is not, and narcissism and stuff like that is not a big thing over there. I didn't know that until it was brought to my attention. I mean, to talk about, I should say,
I mean,
right?
actually first I heard about they call it a little bit differently. I will
Okay.
name one. I will say one name who actually I started my awakening, I would say, and
Okay.
stop. Like I remember I googled how to survive a divorce in
Okay.
in Russian,
And, okay.
and one person came up, and I was listening to him, and he encouraged me. Mikhail Lapkovsky,
Okay. All right.
Russian psychologist,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually has same. He's doing a little bit similar to what you're doing. He's has his podcast, and he's
Mm-hmm.
answering questions
Mm-hmm.
real
Good.
time of the
That's good.
people call him, yeah. So he is called, he is not speaking about narcissism. He is just say toxic relationship.
Got it. Right. Okay. All right. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah. That's going to be really a great interview for you on your podcast. just you just wouldn't like, you just like, what are you talking about? Okay. Anyhow, so look forward to your podcast when you get one, and interview him. I think that would be an awesome show. I'd listen. I'd listen in on that, if you, especially if you do it in Russian. You speak a lot of Russian, or no?
Of course I speak Russian.
I'm just messing. Look at you get a little on the edge there. That's the first time I got it out of you, because that's the way you normally. Look at that edge came out. You being a Girl Scout today, man. You being all super nice and everything. All right. So when I asked you to be on the show today,
Mhm.
you of course, you're a busy woman. You have a number of things that you could be doing now. Parties, and you know
Actually,
going out.
yes. Actually, I
Go,
missed the party. Yeah.
going out with the elite friends that you have. But I wanted to say goodbye to everybody for this year with you, and they get a chance to meet you, and you were kind enough to say yes. But I'm not going to keep you forever. We've already gone 37 minutes or thereabouts. So look over here. Let's see. Yeah, 37 minutes, and it's you need to go and do things. But when it comes to a posting that you have on your page, um, I want you to talk about that second posting. I don't know if you have it there in front of you there.
Yeah,
Let's see if I
I
can
remember. I
I
remember
can put
this.
I
Yeah,
can pull it up over our face here for a moment, and
yeah.
everybody
This
could see
looks
that. Complex post. Go ahead. You're gonna say?
complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Yes. So this was part of my that was included in my future book. That's
Okay.
from there, and it's yeah. I was researching basically about um, what is it, post-traumatic stress disorder, and uh, what is that condition that you have when you are in that narcissistic abusive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And it is very serious um, mental state, as I see it, that post-traumatic stress disorder. uh, like even if you are still in a relationship, you constantly experience this PTSD, post-traumatic CPTSD, post-traumatic complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Um, like I don't know. Do you want me to talk a little bit what it is?
Yeah, just a little bit before we go. Can you touch on a little bit and why it's a post that people could maybe take a look at if they wanted to?
Yeah, maybe they if they want to look at it, it's those stages of that trauma. I it's not my actually. It's I just researched and it's piled in or picked out from different resources just into one image. But it just describes what you can feel and how can you feel um, while you experiencing it. And
Mm-hmm.
so and it actually very hard to break. It's also why we don't leave the narcissist, because it's hard to break that cycle of the CPTSD itself. It kind of your brain tricks you into staying, into coping with what you're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, you made it out. You were
Mhm.
able to be free and start living your life, but it doesn't forever go away. There are still areas that people have to deal with sometimes, right? With a narcissist.
Once you break that bond inside of you,
Mm-hmm.
then you are immune.
You
You're
you
not afraid of
you
any
you
narcissist.
have you have immunity now.
Yeah, yeah, I think I
How,
do.
how'd you break the bond?
Uh, that's through that work that we can discuss in my in my
Yeah,
coaching sessions.
that's good. I've totally was setting you up for that to say just what you said, and you did it. I'm so proud of you. So that can be discussed in your coaching session, correct? It was like pulling teeth, but I've got you to say it. So if you are in a need for a coach who has the style of a model and the wisdom of a researcher and the personality of a 18-year-old who's happy and free, that would be Anastasia. That would be Anastasia, who was extremely nervous to come on. I have no reason. I don't know why you were nervous. It's just me. It's just like it's you and me, bud. We're good. You
No,
were
I see all that crowd behind.
don't even. There is no. Hey, I told you. You got to stop taking those hallucinogenics.
No.
This,
I know will be popular.
uh, I just made up a ghetto word, but what I was you. There is no such thing as popular attached to Paxton in this show here. That's not the case. Very low budget and high quality people like yourself coming on. Now, Dr. Ramani, since we're going to be ending this now because it's right at that time that I'm quite sure your party is starting to pick up and you need to be there to make everybody happy. What did you learn from Dr. Ramani?
Um, I learned the basics of what narcissism is and
Mhm.
what is it to party with a narcissist. What is it to
Did you just say part or party? Which one is it?
party?
Uh, okay.
Yeah, because she talks about that as well. How does Christmas party looks when you are with a narcissist? And
Are you trying to say you're about to go deal with a bunch of narcissists right now?
no, no, I'm not.
Be
I
careful. They may see this. Go ahead.
yeah,
Uh,
but she's very good at. No, I think it's not nice to say that, but she,
what is this filtering thing you're doing right now? I've never
great,
seen you filter before. This is the most sterile conversation I think I've ever had with you. It's like you're saying
great
every other
results.
word.
Yeah, great
What?
results for a start. When you just enter into the
Okay.
even phase, yeah, you can learn a lot.
Yeah. All right. Now, you need to go because I can't keep you. I would feel guilty keeping you longer, and I've already, went 10 minutes longer than I was planning on. I just wanted to be able to say goodbye to everybody for this year, and also at the same time have you on to highlight your coaching because you have a great deal of wisdom and you do give some really good advice. A
I
lot
just
of people
yeah,
learn from you when you come into the lives that we were doing on Instagram. A number of people would report that they loved the fact that they learned from you and you were so encouraging and positive, the things you would say, the advice you would give, and you made the shows go very smooth. But yes, I'm trying to not let you talk because you're going to say something that's just probably going to.
I'm happy to help, and I just want to say that no one should suffer. No one should suffer. No, I'm saying to the audience that if you are unhappy, if you are, I'll return to that neighbor. If he's happier than you, then
Neighbor? Okay, go ahead. The neighbor is happier than you. Go ahead. No,
yeah,
go ahead.
then you should really focus on yourself and ask those major questions. Do you want to keep going miserable or not very comfortable, or you want to live your purpose and live your life and be free? Because and once you decide, you um, never decide and never stay with that. Once you not once you decide, once you understood, once you realize that you are with a narcissist, don't stay with him, with her, with a narcissist.
I know what you mean
I know you
because
know.
I know. And but by the way, don't get a speeding ticket to get to whatever outing that you're going to go do. And be very careful and make sure you take your ring light with you just in case you need to do
work
selfies.
work on your personal growth, work on your
Okay.
boundaries, work on your childhood traumas and complex post-traumatic stress disorder and your flashbacks, and you'll be fine, and life would
So
be amazing.
so let me see if I understand this correctly. I was going to end the show and you just now start all this talking starts coming out of you. We start the show.
because
You
because
always
I see that.
talk. You
Yeah,
always
I
talk.
see
I
that
start the show
audience.
and you're like not saying anything. What is up with that? Okay,
I will
go
tell
ahead.
you what it is. It's there is neocortex and there is
What are you doing? What is this? Like, okay.
that thing is responsible for surviving. And when we are like, why we afraid of public speaking is because we afraid to be excluded from the tribe. And for the,
Okay. All right. All right. Hold on one second. Just hold that thought. Hold on one second.
oh yes,
Right now, the only tribe is the three of us. Okay, there is no other tribe. And
no,
Sherlock here, Sherlock. Look at everybody.
yes,
Sherlock.
that is why.
Sherlock
Hi,
thinks you're awesome.
Sherlock. Hi,
Sherlock
is
says, "Hi,
Sherlock
you're awesome."
Holmes?
Sherlock.
Is it
Yeah,
Sherlock
yeah.
Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, there he
Oh,
goes.
okay.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
That is why it's important for us to understand our responses and our actions, because they're all unconscious. What you just said is unconscious. Like why I couldn't start speaking, because it's unconscious. It's just imprinted in our DNA that it's public speaking is scary.
Okay.
Because you can say something wrong and you'll be excluded. And if you're excluded and not by that big fire and not
Okay.
sharing that lion that someone killed,
Just
you'll be dead.
oh, share it to the lion. Oh my goodness. Obviously, the lion was excluded because somebody killed it because it didn't speak up enough. So I should have said help. So, hey, listen, I gotta say this to you. Okay, no one would exclude you because you are very down to earth and you really are a truly kind person, and you speak your mind. I that's why I wanted this segment. What do you think?
That's not the point. The point is we
What?
need to work on our.
Oh, so now you're gonna start opening up. Then now here comes Anastasia coming. Now that's not the point. That's the one I wanted. And now I'm gonna end the show so you can go ahead. Go ahead.
Just start another show and we will erase the previous one.
I've done like all 300 and some odd shows. I'm tired. I'm gonna no. This is the last one, and it's you. You're it. Tag. You're it. You're the last person I want to do this with. All right. So, listen. Tell me this before you go. What have you learned about yourself since you have left the narcissistic ex? What have you learned about yourself since that person is not there telling you to point the slippers a certain way?
I learned that I can do anything I want. I mean anything that I will plan, anything that I will just even briefly think of will come true eventually. Cool. Because we are very powerful human beings and we are not disturbed by narcissists. Yes.
You might as well just go like that. You still lifting weights and stuff? You still going to the gym? Yeah. You still look at oh, that's why the sweater on, huh? You want to hide that. You just getting all yoked up. Oh, look at you. You're gonna show it. Oh man, you are too funny. I like you. All right, so look at you. My goodness, look at you.
That also comes only after you leave your narc.
Throwing it down. Look at you.
Yes.
Wait. Hold on. Do that one more time. Do it one more time. What? Seriously, do it again.
That?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only one.
Flex. Look at that, man. Hey, you know what? You know what? Your daughters are gonna be scared of you now. You keep doing it. You're gonna be doing it at the dining table. You'll be sitting there.
No, because your mental health connected to your physical health, and when you become stronger physically, you somehow just everything gets in place. You become stronger mentally as well. Yes.
You know, it's time for you. It's time for you to go have a good time, and it's time for me to go take a nap. I've been talking, and I'm so happy to finish this off with you. And I am hoping that you will still remember who I am and who we are at Narc Abuse TV, so that when I start again in March of next year, hopefully you will be one of the guests that I am hoping and planning to have you back the first week I start. But we'll talk. And then, we'll actually start the show with you talking the way you're ending the show right now. But now you just keep the way you normally are. I saw part of the show that we did on Instagram, and I literally was just laughing. I haven't even watched the whole show. I can't watch all my shows all the way back.
Why you were laughing?
It's too many. Huh? Why you
were laughing?
Oh, I can't tell you that. We'd be here another hour. It's just certain things you were saying, and then I was saying. It was just funny. It was just funny to me. And I said, okay, I chose the right person to end the season with.
It's a good funny. It's a positive.
It's a good funny. Yes. It's not a demeaning.
What I try to.
Is that what you were giving right now? Is that what that was? When you were being like a deer in the headlights at the beginning of the show, is like I just picked you off the street and you were like, I have no idea why I'm here. What are you talking about? It's like, who is this person? It's like, where's the laughter when we
I
did the other
already
show before?
explained to you about the tribe.
Whatever. The tribe. Look, oh, listen, trust me. I got the skin color. I know about tribes, but there's no tribe here. Trust me, no tribe. All right, all right. Anyhow, I'm gonna go. Have fun, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon because I have stuff I want you to be a part of for next year.
Thank you
And
so much.
I know if you can fit me in with your
I will.
coaching and
I
your research work during the day at that high end university that you do stuff with and
no,
all your
absolutely,
students.
absolutely, because it's my purpose to bring those knowledge to people through
Yeah.
you, through
Oh,
you.
all of a sudden now I'm a part of it.
Obviously.
I am a conduit for the knowledge that you put forth through mankind. A little uncomfortable, but thank you for letting me be a conduit to that. All right. I'm out of here. Paxton out. Paxton out. Narcabuse TV Network will be back 2022. And you have spent time with both of us being silly and goofy and serious all at the same time. Please make sure you smile and laugh and you like, comment, share. Camera's always right here. I keep moving. Like, comment, share, follow Anastasia in all of her pages because she is a model for mental health and a
Yeah.
mentor. Okay. She has her modeling page. She's a very busy one. I like, when do you sleep? So she is, and she's going to her, up north, parties and stuff that she has to go to. So enjoy her modeling page, the mental health advocacy that she does. And without a doubt, if you need someone to mentor you, coaching and so forth, especially if you're a model or you speak Russian or you're into acting, get a hold of my friend.
Yeah.
You're a very good person, and I appreciate you doing this. And I gotta go.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say? You got 30 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. Anything you want to say?
Thank you so much for what you're doing. You're doing amazing job.
No,
Or,
well, we're gonna do more together, and
people learn
we're
a
gonna
lot.
work together.
You kind of bring together different resources, many of very valuable people and channels, which is hard to find if you lost and kind of abused and going out. And you bring everything into one place, and people just can watch only your channel and be navigated to other places. And that's
thank you. That's very sweet of you to say that.
Useful resource.
That's why I truly appreciate you saying that.
If everyone can know just your Narcabuse TV, they will be fully armed. Surviving.
Hopefully surviving, thriving like you, surviving. Hopefully they'll be armed with deodorant on at the same time. But hey, you know what? I have an idea for you. I'm going to say it now, and nobody's going to do it. If we do it together, nobody will do it as well as you will. A bilingual English-Russian show on mental health.
Who will be speaking?
You know what? I'm done. I am not doing this with you anymore. Okay. All right. You're gonna have to speak the Russian. I mean, I could do it in Spanish. We can make it trilingual. We can do it in Spanish, Russian, and don't you speak Spanish?
No.
Yeah. Oh, what other language? No, you speak. Don't you speak another language?
Only one language. Besides the other one.
One language beside the other one. All right. Good night, Grace. Good night, Grace. That's it. That was good. Good night, Grace. All right. So, good night, my friend. And we'll go on longer another time because when people watch this back, they were going to recognize that you and I get along just fine. I was trying to save that for last. I was gonna save it for last, and are out of our stinking mind. Okay, so I'll see you later.
So much, because if not you, people wouldn't
somebody
know.
Else. No, if not me, somebody else.
No. If not because of you, I would be in the dark.
Well, hey, watch the way you say dark now. What you mean by that? No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I respect you. You know I do. And I look forward to doing a live show with you where we're actually in the same room And
Okay.
we're
Yes.
we're gonna work that out when they allow me to go into your neighborhood, because I know you
No,
live
no,
in,
no.
up in the
I,
hills. You got a
I'm
really
fine.
really nice
Where
home.
am I going?
Yeah, go put your dancing shoes on. I'll see you later. Thank you everyone for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in 2022.
Thank you.
Paxton out. Paxton and Anastasia out. We'll see everybody later. Bye.
Bye.